Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I got to catch that kick.
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going.
Yes, sir. We are tuned in.
Here's a first down.
Did you score on that last drive?
Nah, bro. I got to the fucking 1. And it was 4th and goal. And I was like, man, I don't know what to do. And I tried to run that halfback swing screen. And he ain't even bite it. But for some reason, none of my receivers blocked his people over there. Shit was crazy.
Looking for more there on first down.
I had a pick first play, bro. They made Quan go with the receiver
that time. But it'll be
I just seen the one you just dropped.
He throwing it. He coming out something new. He finna run that trap again, though. No.
This man just said your team just breaks every tackle.
You would break some tackles on him,
yeah, even on that kickoff return.
So now 3rd and 12. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Tua.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs got that tank and bulldozer on.
He's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a game.
Yeah, I know he had that tank on. I seen it was highlighting, it was flashing too much every time he.
I thought that was the bulldozer. I wasn't hit.
Yeah, whenever dude was big hit and he was breaking without you having the truck.
Gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
first down. Here's Breida. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
I thought Breida was about to get through for a second.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
you know I got the inside
their job is to go ahead and get
inside run.
Nah,
just got my niggas playing it.
Oh wow.
On the drill.
Tua gonna hand this one to Breida. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3. There go Ish again.
Talking shit, ain't
yeah, I just seen I was mentioned in the group. Bro, half the time I be mentioning this shit, it be Ish talking about how I beat this nigga in the playoffs.
Oh, made him fumble. Made him cough it up.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Alright, doing wild to his turn, man. We seen Josh Jacobs going crazy. Motivated.
Let's go.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
37-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Gain of a yard. And the Patriot first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
That corner over there.
The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A 10-yard
That's baby Josh right there. That's what I'm looking at.
Man, 95 speed, though.
He with Josh. Wish he was.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, I threw a pig. That's I didn't know the running back was going to take off that field. I sent the tight end and then back to slave.
Got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
All got stay. And then the tight end really should have do a tight end and sent him up.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
They go counter with Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's the option. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
First and 10.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see
what
what he was thinking on that
We're going to shorten the game,
big
knowing
tackle
my
through the hole.
position.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the
He
carry.
basically got 2 clock on the way he running this shit.
That's how he play, though. I already know. Really, that's why I got to score on him and make him throw, because he can't pass at all.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Breida. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 25. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Shit, I'm about to slide off this shit, but I'm still tuned in.
Hey, Liv.
They'll run on first down. It's Douglas. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Breida. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
His pass.
Shotgun now for Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example. Another incompletion.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete.
Demir Bird, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Being chased out left. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tua, fast pass outside complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And 11.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A final shot before half for Murray. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Demir Bird. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wall, and not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's tackled.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll keep it on the ground. Wall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
I told you watching Josh Jacobs, man.
As they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. On first down, Wall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
On 3rd down, Wall. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right back to him on first down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down now, Wall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was brought down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
That's how you set it up, Mike.
Richie James.
You run it all the way down. Just
Touchdown
waiting. No one can flip up and forget about the play. That's how you got to call it when somebody done played you 6 times.
One to remember, well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring.
Perfectly executed drive right
jab,
there.
jab, jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line.
I got to get my boy Glenn in the end zone, man. He running too hard not to score, though.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They run again with Breida. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
His passes got him in. He's unselfish though, man. He just want to win.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run with Breida. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As they come to the line,
Casey,
not
man.
be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't like what play I was in anyways on this.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. This spot in the fourth quarter, that Jefferson had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you can't throw though. Throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on the counting on the runners.
2 pancakes in the same play. I get to the 1, I got to score, man.
We're not going to throw it here.
79.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense.
And he is
I told you, we going to get Glenn Wild in the end zone, 15 touchdowns.
Great effort there.
Him and Breida was 1 and 2. coming into the game.
And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. They were able to push him back.
Glenn Wild, Matt Breida. Matt Breida was over. Matt Breida was number 1. Glenn Wild second. Took that personal. He said he's the best running back in the division, man.
Just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off about the 31. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
You know what time
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Wall. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 40.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
3rd down.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run on 1st down. Wall. And
I got
this
so that's
just
it.
to the 47. 1-yard gain. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
My boy Glenn finished with, man. Yeah, Glenn had a statement game.